This is polynomial part 5. In this video we will see some examples, some more examples. First example, if zeros of quadratic polynomial k minus 1 x square is minus 3, then find the value of k. It is given minus 3 is a zero of a polynomial, so we have to find what value of k. And we know we also study in class 9 that let assume that let px is equal to k minus 1 into x square plus kx plus 1. Then p minus 3 is a 0, then it is p minus 3 is equal to 0. Now k minus 1 into minus 3 to the square plus k into minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. Then k minus 1 into 9 plus minus minus 3k plus 1 is equal to 0. Here 9k minus 9 minus 3k plus 1 is equal to 0. Now 9k minus 3k 6k minus 9 plus 1 minus 8 is equal to 0. K is equal to 8 here, minus 8 plus 8 and 6 here. This is 3/4 answer. Okay. Here next example, 2 and minus 3 are the zeros of quadratic polynomial x square plus a plus 1 into x plus b. Then find the value of a and b. Here what is given? 2 and minus 3 are the zeros. Similarly we can solve this type question. Let px is equal to x square plus ax plus b. Then p2 is equal to 0 because 2 and minus 3 are the zeros of quadratic polynomial. So we can write as 2 to the square plus a plus 1 into 2 plus b is equal to 0. Now 2 to the 4 plus 2a plus 2 plus b is equal to 0. Now b is equal to 2a plus what? 2a minus 6. This is equation first. Again we can say that p minus 3 is equal to 0 because 3 are also zeros of polynomial. Then we can write as minus 3 to the square plus a plus 1 into minus 3 plus b is equal to 0. Now 3 3 is 9 plus 3 into a minus 3a minus 3 plus b is equal to 0. Now we put the value of b from equation first. Then we get 9 minus 3a. Here 9 minus 3 is 6 minus 3a plus b is equal to 2a minus b is equal to 0. Now 2a minus 6. Now 6 and 6 get cancelled. Minus 3a plus 2a is minus a is equal to 0. So a is equal to what? 0. Now b is equal to, now we put the value of a in equation first. Then we get b is equal to 2 into 0 minus 6, which is minus 6. Okay, we can solve this question alternate method. How it is? Okay, we see that first we have to sum of zeros. We know sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here b is equal to a plus 1 by 1, coefficient of x square. Now alpha plus beta, we know that alpha is 2 and beta is minus 3. Then 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus a minus 1, and this is what? Minus 1 is equal to minus a minus 1, and here a transform here and minus 1 transform there. Then we get a is equal to 0, and now Again we can see that alpha into beta, product of zeros is equal to c by a. C by a means b, here c is by 1, and we know that alpha and beta is what? 2 and minus 3. Then 2 into minus 3 is equal to b, and b is equal to what? Minus 6. This is the alternate method to solve this question. Okay, next we see that other example. The product of zeros of polynomial ax square minus 6x minus 6 is 4. Then find the value of a. Then first we have to check what is given. What is given here? Product of zeros. Then we use product of zeros, formula of product of zeros. Then alpha into beta is given what? 4, and product of zeros is equal to what? Minus c by a. C by a is minus 6 by a is equal to 4. 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6. Then we get what? 2a is equal to minus 3, and a is equal to minus 3 by 2. Another example, but here given what? Sum of zeros. Sum of zeros is what? Same polynomial. For same polynomial is 7. Then find the value of a. For this, what is given? Sum of zeros is given. Then sum of zeros, we know that alpha plus beta, and alpha plus beta is equal to what given? 7. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by, we know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a is here minus b 6. Then minus 6 by a is equal to 7. Then 7a is equal to minus plus 6, and a is equal to 6 by 7. This we get. Okay, we see the next example. If alpha and beta are zeros, ax square minus bx plus c is equal to 0, then calculate alpha plus beta. You know that what alpha plus beta is? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here minus b is what? Minus b by a. Then alpha plus beta is equal to b by a. Okay. Next example is if one root of the polynomial is reciprocal to the other root, then find the value of k. Here root is what? Root means zeros. Don't confuse. Root means here 0. Then what is the zeros are reciprocal to each other. When the question says reciprocal, then we use product of what? Zeros. Because if first let 1 0 is what? 1 0 is equal to alpha, then the other 0 is equal to, then other 0 is equal to what? 1 by alpha. Okay, then when we use product of these zeros, then we get 1. If we add, then we get not 1 as a numerical value. Okay, when we multiply, then we get numerical value. Okay, then product of zeros. Okay, product of zeros is, product of 0 is equal to, we can write as product of zeros is equal to what? C by a. C means k and a is 5, and we know that product of zeros 1 alpha and 1 by alpha is equal to k by 5. Alpha gets cancelled, and k is equal to what? 5. Okay, same we see the another example, but here it is given that the polynomial a square plus 9 into x square plus 13x plus 6a is equal to 0, reciprocal to the other. Then find the value of a. What? A. Same question, but here a square plus 9. Okay, then we solve similarly we can solve. let one 0 is equal to alpha, then other 0 is equal to 1 by alpha. Now we know that product of 0 is equal to what? C by A. Here C is what? 6A, and A is equal to A square by 9. 6A by A square plus 9. And alpha, product of zeros, alpha into 1 by alpha is equal by 6A by A square plus 9. Now here 1 is equal to 6A by A square plus 9. Now we can cross multiply and then solve it. 6A, and now A square minus 6A plus 9 is equal to 0. We can solve easily like as 0 of the polynomial. Then first, how can we solve? Here we multiply 9, A square into 9 we get. Then we take a factor, 3A minus 3A plus 9 is equal to 0, and it is common what? A, and here we remain A minus 3, and here common A minus 3 is equal to 0. Now it is A minus 3 and A minus 3 is equal to 0. Then A is equal to what? 3. We get A is equal to 3. Now we see the next example. Now we see the another example. Find the condition that zeros of polynomial px is equal to itna are reciprocal to each other. Before I say reciprocal, when the question says reciprocal, then we use what? Product of zeros. Then product of zeros is what? Product of zeros is equal to question. Previously we can assume that one 0 is alpha and second is 1 by alpha, and product of zeros is equal to what? Product of zeros is equal to C by A, and 1 by, that is what? Alpha into 1 by alpha is equal to C by A, and it is what? C by A, and C is equal to A. That is a condition for this question. Okay, we see the next question. We have our next question. Find the values of A and B if they are zeros of polynomial x square ax plus b. Here what? A and B are the zeros of this polynomial. Then how can we solve this question? Because see, we use that thing, product of zeros and sum of zeros, and easily we can solve. Okay, we know that product of zeros is what? Product of zeros is equal to minus C by A. C by A. Here C is what? B by A is what? Then 1. And product of zeros, these are zeros. A and B are the zeros. Then A into B is equal to what? B. And A into B is equal to B. Now B and B get cancelled. Then A is equal to what? A. Now product of zeros. Now we use sum of zeros. Sum of zeros is equal to what? Minus B by A. Minus B. What is B? B is A. Then minus A by B by A. 1. And product of sum of zeros, and zeros are A and B. Then A plus B is equal to what? Minus A. And we also know that A is equal to 1 using first 1 plus B is equal to minus 1. B is equal to minus 1 minus 1, which is B is equal to what? Minus 2. Now, okay. Thank you for attending the class.